This is a Scag walk-behind I bought, 61 inch. It's going to need the motor, but 2016 model. Looks pretty clean yet. Doesn't have an hour meter on it, but yeah, seems to be a solid mower. 61 inch deck. Got some of the parts for the motor here, and what happened was this top bearing up here seized up. It looks like I can't spin it, and that's the only thing left in there. But I've got most of the parts here, and of course I had to take the deck off to get it up on the truck here. But with two of us doing it wasn't too bad. But gonna get a motor on there and sell it at some point. Hey guys, what's going on? Jason here, and welcome back, and hope you're doing well. And it's really a pain because I lost some of the footage I had. I don't know how, but I did. I managed to do it. But it's just servicing one of these Scag walk-behinds, just like this one here. And he's a guy I've worked for a few years now, and definitely kind of disappointing. I lost part of the interview part, but he just started not too long ago, just a few years, and he's got 248 walk-behind Scags like this one, a 36, a 52 inch X-Mark walk-behind, and a 61 inch turf Tiger, and got a couple 30 inch X-Mark and Toro walk-behind mowers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, all right, we're going to do a service on this Scag 48 inch walk-behind. Just a basic little service here. Of course, we've got some real Kawasaki engine oil, 4-cycle, 10W40. Got the oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, and 2 NGK spark plugs right here. And I'll show you what to do. We're gonna have a jack to get it up. The oil drains right here. That's a 10. The oil filter should just twist right off. May need a pair of pliers to get that off. The spark plugs are 13/16, and gonna need a pair of pliers for the fuel filter, but I'll show you how to do it. All right, so I just jacked it back up and put my oil pan under here. And the drains on mowers are usually on the back, on one of the sides of the motor. This one happens to be on the left, and it's going to be a 10mm. So we're just going to crack that open right there. It's right here in the end. Some of them just have twist valves, but this one here you have to use a socket for. But we're going to get that drained out, and it'll drain quicker if you loosen the fill cap there. But we'll get that going. So I just opened up the drain plug, and that's draining out. And while the oil's draining, I like to go ahead and get some other things done. So this is a Kawasaki 15 horsepower engine, V-twin, and to pull the air cover cleaner off, you just got these 2 nuts up here that you can twist off with your fingers. You have a little screw like this, wing nut. Take that off. You can pull this air filter right out. Got our new one. Put that on there. Now we're just going to twist it back up and put the top cover back on. Simple as that. So there's that. Okay, then we got spark plugs. You got your spark plugs right here. This is your spark plug boot and your coil wire. So we're going to pull that off with 13/16, and we're just going to take this spark plug out. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I just got this plug out. That's what it looks like. Pretty dirty. We got our new plug here, and when you're putting a spark plug in, you always want to make sure that you don't use an impact that you started in with your fingers, because you don't want it to get cross-threaded. The aluminum's very soft, and it can just rip your threads right out. So you always want to do that. Use a ratchet to tighten it back up. I put the socket on and tighten it back up, and then I'll put the ratchet and just give it a nice firm little tug on there. Make sure it's not going to come out, but that's easy enough. That's how you change the spark plugs. And of course there's one on the other side. Some mowers only have one spark plug because they're a single cylinder. And then you're just going to want to take your spark plug loop and push that right on there. So next we got the fuel filter. It's just got two little clips usually, one on each side of the filter, and you just take a pair of pliers, needle nose will work or whatever, and you crimp it and pull it back, and you do it on this side, and then the filter should just pull out of the hose. Sometimes it takes a little bit of wiggling and you need a pair of pliers. So it is important to note which way the filter goes on. This one here has a little arrow with flow. Also, something that's helpful is some mowers have a shut-off valve on the bottom of the tank, so it helps when gas isn't running all through it, but you just gotta remember to turn it back to the on position. Now we're gonna go back to the oil here. We've let it drain this whole time, and of course we got our filter right here, usually by the drain plug. We're just gonna take that and twist it. Sometimes you need a pair of pliers to do it. That's gonna run out. Then we got our new filter here, and you want to make sure that the O-ring on the old filter doesn't stick to the engine, and you're going to want to take some of this oil right here and put it around this seal so it makes a good seal and doesn't leak. Then we're just going to take it, screw it back on. Simple as that. Just make it hand tight. Doesn't need to be super tight, but you don't want it to leak. And then we're going to shut our valve up and get our oil pan out and let it back down off the jack. So I got it let down, and you're just going to fill your oil up. Most V-twins take about 2 quarts, and you want to make sure you let the jack down so it's on a flat level surface, so you can get an accurate oil reading. And you're going to want to start it up, let the engine warm up, and top off your oil. But this right here is Mr. Andrew Jones.
How you doing?
And he is the owner, co-owner of VFL Lawns.
My brother helped me start it.
Okay.
But, VFL Lawn and Landscaping here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And
very good.
yeah.
So you do some painting too?
We do. We have a painting company. That's our painting van up there.
Very good.
But yeah, we enjoy it.
So how long ago did you start?
So we started in 2017. Actually spring of 2018, and the guy that I bought the business from, I worked for him in high school. His name was Gary Rush, and my brother and I both worked for him, and we always talked to him and said when he's ready to retire one day we'd like to own his business. So the opportunity opened up for us to own his business, so we've been doing it since 2018.
Very good. And how many lawns you cutting now?
So we have probably about, we do about 60% commercial, maybe 40% residential. So residential, we probably have, I would say maybe 75, maybe 100 lawns. And then on the commercial side, we have about 5 to 7 medium to smaller commercial properties. Like you know, apartment buildings, or we got some heating and air businesses and some other smaller businesses like that. And then we have 5 big accounts. We really kind of like to specialize in HOAs, homeowners associations, and we have let's see here, we've got 3 big ones and we're adding another one on.
Just goes to show you, you can grow real quickly in cutting lawns and doing other things very quickly. But yeah, so I went down to Tennessee for a couple days and had some business to attend to, and thought I got to make the trip worthwhile, so I picked up this Scag here and saw Andrew, serviced his equipment for him. That's what I was doing there. I was servicing his equipment for him. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.